What's going on YouTube? Today I'm going to show you how to take a piece of walnut, make your own very nice charcuterie board, and put your own wine corks in there. So, if you like what you see, let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, so we're starting out with just a slab of black walnut. What I'm doing here is I'm just kind of cutting the basic form out. You can use a bandsaw or a jigsaw, whatever you like. I prefer the bandsaw. I feel like I got a little better control over it. Right now I'm cutting out the opening on where the wine corks are going to be. Now we're running it through the planer. Try to smooth everything out a little bit. Mixing up a little bit of tabletop resin for our base layer. Filling in a couple cracks there, hitting it with the torch, and now we're putting our corks in place. You can put these in any way you want, really doesn't matter. And once this resin dries, it takes about a day, we come in and drizzle a real thin layer of tabletop resin over it. And the reason for this is you want to seal the corks in. If you don't seal the corks in, you're going to have problems with air bubbles leaking up all out from the corks once you pour the deep pour resin in, like I just did. Then getting things out of the mold, as you can see, that takes a little bit of work, but no real big deal. Just coming in with the jigsaw, just kind of cleaning up my handle and the form a little bit. And now I'm drilling out a hole for the handle, put a little bit of Tyvek tape on the back because we're going to fill this in with resin, which is what I'm doing here, just using some standard tabletop for this. Once everything's dry, again, running it through the planer, trying to level everything out. And here we are, all done. And now I'm taking a router, just kind of cleaning up some of these cracks, some of the little holes, things like that were exposed after running it through the planer. And once that's done, drizzling a little bit of tabletop resin in, fill those in, give it a couple nice splashes of color, finishing, kind of cutting it to form how I want. And with the drill press, I am drilling a slightly smaller hole than I originally drilled, so that we're going to have a small little bit of color in the handle. Now running it through the drum sander. This takes several minutes, kind of just going back and forth on each side. Again, getting everything level, everything perfectly smooth. Now with the spindle sander, kind of going through some of these spots that's a little harder to hit. And now we're moving on to a palm sander. After sanding all the way up to 1200 grit, now we're going into the polishing of the resin using Festool system here. It's a 3-part system. First part was 5,000 grit. Now we move up to, I think this is 9,000. And then the final one right here is 11,000. Does a real good job of getting everything nice and clear. Looking good. Rubbing a little bit of mineral oil on it. Once that dries, I'll go ahead and buff in some Odie's oil. And we're all done. Thanks for watching.